Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40K Universe. I am your host, Gershwin, and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue talking about the Space Wolves as we get into the legend of the disappearance of Russ. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We post Warhammer 40K content every single day, and if you have any suggestions, comment down below. But with that said, let's get into the legend of the disappearance of Leman Russ. Leman Russ, also known as the Wolf King or the Great Wolf, is the Primarch of the Space Wolves Space Marine chapter. The Emperor discovered the Wolf King on the planet of Fenris. Disguising himself as a Fenrisian, the Emperor challenged the Wolf King into 3 different challenges. After defeating him in every challenge, the Emperor threw away his disguise, and Leman Russ had no option than to admit defeat and swear fealty to his true father, the Emperor of mankind. Russ was considered to be the greatest warrior one-on-one amongst the Primarchs. Known for his fierce and sometimes barbaric personality, Leman Russ considered himself the Emperor of mankind's most loyal son and executioner. No one knows what happened to Leman Russ. Some say he disappeared into the Eye of Terror while searching for his old friend and rival, the Primarch Lionel Johnson. Others say that to this day he walks disguised amongst mankind, watching over the people of the Emperor and guarding them from the powers of chaos. All that is known is that Leman Russ vanished on the Feast of the Emperor's Ascension, almost 200 years after the Emperor was entombed within the Golden Throne. It is said that on that night, his eyes glazed over, and that he had the look of a man who was overcome with a vision. He rose from the great table, put down his drinking horn, and summoned his most favored retainers. Of these, only Bjorn the Fell-Handed, youngest of Russ's Wolf Guard, was left behind. No one knew where Russ had gone. The Space Wolves waited for his return. Every year his place was laid out on the feast table, and every year his great drinking horn was filled in case he should return. The year slunk past, and still he did not come. After 7 years, the surviving Wolf Lords gathered and elected Bjorn their leader, awarding him the title of Great Wolf. Bjorn gathered all his warriors together in the Hall of the Fang and announced the first great hunt. Russ's people would seek out their master if it took the rest of time to do it. So did the 12 great companies take to their ships and sail forth in separate directions across the Sea of Stars. The tale of their deeds is too long to recount in full, except on All Winter's Eve, when the Rune Priests gathered to chant the sagas. They sought Russ on many worlds and in many places. They fought intense battles against aliens and overcame void spawns and raging demons alike. The Space Wolves hunted in this dimension and the next, but of Russ they found no sign, until eventually they were recalled to Fenris, bearing naught but tales of their adventure. Thus the first great hunt ended in failure. Since that day, there have been many other great hunts. On occasion, Russ has appeared to a great wolf or rune priest in a vision and told him it is time. These are periods of daring deeds and high adventure, when the chapter takes to the Sea of Stars to seek their lost leader. Though they have never been successful in their goal, each great hunt has struck a decisive blow against the enemies of mankind. The second great hunt led to the recovery of an artifact believed to be the armor of Russ. The fourth uncovered the Carillion conspiracy and foiled its efforts to overthrow the Administratum in a bloody coup. The ninth great hunt led to the destruction of the Genestealer-infested worlds of the Genna system, while the 13th saw the annihilation of the warband of traitor space marines, the Lost. It would seem that whenever the spirit of Russ appears to his people, he has some mighty task for them, and who knows what or when the next one will be. And that was the legend of the disappearance of Leman Russ, Primarch of the Space Wolves. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a short video. If you liked it, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, whatever social media you guys use. It really helps out the channel when you do so. The reason that it's a short video is because I'm actually working on a bigger Space Wolves saga video. It's going to be probably close to an hour long. About a couple days ago, I watched the Ballad of Buster Scruggs on Netflix. It's a Netflix special movie. It's basically 5 or 6 different short, like Western stories within one larger movie. They don't connect or anything, but they just talk about like the Western. They talk about stories like set in westerns, like with cowboys and Indians and all that kind of stuff. And I started thinking I could do that with like the sagas of the Space Wolves, and it would be really badass because the lore already has a bunch of tales and stories of the Great Hunts, and they have tales and stories of like the sagas of the Wolf Kings, I think they're called. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. It's a longer video, so it's going to take me a while to put out. In the meantime, I'm going to be sending posting the smaller videos. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to get that big saga video that's coming up hopefully soon. And thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget we have a Patreon. A simple $1 a month helps us create more videos for you guys. And I hope you guys are enjoying the better quality videos that we've been posting. It's because of our patrons that we can do that. So thank you, and talk to you tomorrow. This is Gersh1 with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.